very smooth, even curve, and you can form it without kinking. So I'm looking for
What is going on, YouTube? Car Craftsman back at you with another video. Today I wanted to make one about a primer. I got this 68 Bondo bucket behind me here. I mean Mustang. It's a good looker, but it's not too good on the body work. But today I am going to be using a primer to fill in a lot of these areas that are looking really rough. Now, I'm not going to be using any ordinary primer today. Today, I am going to be using slick sand. Now, slick sand is extremely thick. It's a polyester filler primer, and it will make short work out of a lot of these imperfections. Now this thing has Bondo from one end of it to the other, and it was a real bear getting it to the point where it is even now, and there's plenty of imperfections in it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this thick, hard primer on there, and I really hope to get this thing as straight as I can with it. Now this stuff, like I keep saying, it is thick and it is hard. Here's some that I actually had in my gun left over. I used the 3M disposable liners and everything there. You can see the 3M on it. But yeah, let that one hang on a little bit too long, and this is what it turned into. Can you believe that? That's primer, folks. So today I'm going to show you how to mix this up, and I'm going to apply it on this Mustang. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Oh, I got a really hurt back right now, guys. Send PayPal donations, please. I'm dying over here. Slick Sand polyester primer surfacer offers extremely high build quality, sands easily. That's a damn lie. Holds down repair and surface imperfections. That's what I'm hoping for right there in gray. Let's open this pig up. It's got like a purple tint to it, and that'll completely go away once you get that all mixed in. This is extremely thick stuff, and you can see the bottom of that paint stick has all the filler capabilities. You need to get that all mixed together. I'm going to do that now. Got my slick sand all mixed up. Got a 1 quart cup here, 75 milliliters of straight liquid cancer, and that's what we need to mix with 1 quart of your slick sand. This being a polyester resin, it needs, I think this is MEKP in order to kick. It's just like what you would use for fiberglass, and exactly the same thing you would use with fiberglass resin. We have acetone here to thin it out a little bit. Now this is an extremely thick paint like we were going over before, and that's why we put it on very uneven surfaces, and it really locks down the body work and everything like that. So we're going to be spraying this today with a 2.5 tip. Look at that thing. I could damn near stick my finger through there. 2.5 tip paint gun, and that's going to allow our thick paint to really flow through there and get atomized pretty well and lay down on our panel exactly the way we want to. Now this is just a cheap gun I got off of Amazon. I also have a 1.8 tip here that I think I'm going to thin it out on my last coat and run it through that and have a good top, slick top surface to work on. Now my panel's already prepped on the Mustang, and I'm going to go ahead and mix this up right here. This actually has a gauge on it that tells you in quarters how much to use here. This is a full quart here. Obviously it has indications on quarter marks and everything like that. So that's a full quart right there. That's 3/4 of a quart, a half quart obviously, and a quarter quart. And you would use them accordingly. If you only used a quarter quart in there, you would only use a quarter of this scale, and it makes it really easy to work with. And yeah, just passing that along. Here we go. I'm going to get my gun dialed in, and then we're going to spray these damaged areas. Come on now, Jace, you can't be having this shit. Fucking fail. My air cap was totally messed up on my gun because I didn't put it together right. Now that I screwed it on tight, we should have no problems. I'm already making a mess and a huge fail. Let's see if I can't just keep rolling on with this project. Alright, ready for my second coat of primer. Here's how that first coat went on there. Still got a little bit of gloss to it, but it's just about tack free coming off of my finger there, and that's about the point that we want it. That was a lot of fill, and it's really looking pretty good. I didn't get any runs, which is pretty big on a big tip gun like that, and I'm really happy. So now actually I got this 2.0 tip gun, and I thinned that out just a little bit more, and we're going to spray this out and hopefully get a nice slick surface so we only have to do a little bit of sanding to get all this off. As you can see, we've been hard at work here, getting this Mustang sanded down and ready after that slick sand. Actually jammed this real quick too. Door jams got done, so now all I have to do is shut the door and paint the body here. Got the trunk done. And this is what that slick sand looks like. This spot was absolutely horrible. Now this white, of course, is from the jam too. That's going to get sanded off. But as you can see, it filled in so much. There was some thick, horrible spots on here. And even the pinholes, I kind of went around and shot a little bit of primer inside the pinholes and kind of just rubbed it down inside there. And I find that works a lot. I wouldn't really trust that on any high-end vehicle, but if you are in a pinch and just need to get something done like that, that works. So I'm going to go ahead and sit you on the tripod here and sand this area out and show you how I get some of these contours done with a foam sanding block. Here we go. I'm going to take this foam piece here, sand a little profile into it. You see how there's a nice radius in this, and this board is pretty flat, so I trust it enough to get my panel flat. 220. Put it on there, let it go around that edge there. I'm going to put a little bit more around that edge. Don't have to really stick. You get the idea. Still works. Look how good that looks. Just a couple coats of slick sand. That's the worst spot right there. I'm not quite sure what I had under there. I think I had some black crap under there. Right there, I got down to the metal. Well, it's not perfectly smooth, but I'll tell you what, there was 80 scratches on this. There was probably even 40 scratches on this, and it just wiped them out. There's all kinds of craters and pinholes. There's still one there, but that's what you get. This stuff is awesome stuff, and I can't recommend it enough. And these are the final results. I put another coat of lacquer primer over top of everything just to kind of use it as a sealer. And I'm just going to scuff this lightly and paint it. This is what the customer's pockets had room for, and I think this is the best results I could have asked for after using that slick sand. Came out pretty damn good. I can't wait to paint it, and I'll show you those results here soon. Alright everyone, I literally just got done this thing. Went and got a couple beers, came back and untaped it. It's looking pretty good, right? Here's our results. Can you believe that? Can you believe that primer filled in all that? Let's try to keep this light on there. Yeah, I know. You see some pits. You see some ugly. But you know what? 2 coats of slick sand did some real work right here.